My name is Jay Kilo. I'm the Managing Director here at the University Career Center.
My name is Carol Trigg, and I'm Associate Director for Employer Services here in the Career Center at Texas Tech.
My name is Erin Vaca, and I'm the College to Career Program Coordinator here at the University Career Center.
My name is Stephanie Cross. I am actually the Manager of Public Relations for the Department of Industrial Manufacturing and Systems Engineering here at Texas Tech University.
Christy Reeves, Executive Director for Habitat for Humanity.
So last summer we started the College to Career program where we proposed 15 to 25 student interns would be hired at $15 an hour. And we are now up over 150 students who have been placed a year later and still going strong. The main objectives is to provide students with an experiential learning opportunity both on campus and in the community. And basically we try to find jobs that have skills that students would like to learn, and we have students fill out a workbook on skills they would like to gain, and then we match the two together to provide a meaningful experience to the student.
So it starts off with either workshops or one-on-ones. We take time to look over their resumes, obviously, but we take even more time to get to know the students personally. We talk about where they've come from, what their goals are, and then we start looking for vetted mentors. I think just seeing these students start out with not as much confidence and not sure of what they want to do with the major intended. As we go through and overlook their resumes and we talk a little bit more about passions and ambitions and what they're wanting to do, we are able to match them with these amazing internships. And the after effect of that is truly amazing. Having them come back in with better confidence, better vision of what they want to do with their education is the most rewarding part of my job.
An overview of our university's internship program, the College to Career program, is that it's built on the tenet that every student that desires to have an internship experience should be able to have one. And we do everything that we can to make sure that that comes to fruition. One way that we facilitate the matching of students to the internships is we have two wonderful, wonderful program coordinators. And they literally look at the students' skills that they have and the skills that they want to use, and then they match them to the skills that are on the job description that the mentor would like for the students to have, and then the mentor would like to have the students learn those skills. So that's how the matching is done. It's done manually right now.
Out in the Lubbock community and on campus, we take times to match skills, match pace, and kind of match where they are in their education. This allows us to match a mentor with either a beginner, intermediate, or more advanced student. And in this way, the student is learning at their pace and at their time. We've had several amazing success stories, even on the professional front and even just in the personal growth front. We had a student that was matched on campus with the Texas Tech Human Resources Department. Utilizing all of the tools with the University Career Center, he participated in the College to Career program, went through a resume critique, salary negotiation, and mock interviews. He was able to attain a full-time position here at Texas Tech with our family. Ways that we can ensure that the mentor and the student are both having valuable experiences is we take time to vet our employers. They are not only employers, they are our mentors. They take the time to coach, teach, and also share their professional experiences throughout their careers. We go through and we provide a mentor workbook. This helps the employer understand the expectations and what we want for them to show our students. So one amazing thing about the College to Career program being housed in our University Career Center is we collaborate with our other staff members to give our students the ultimate toolkit for success. With doing our skills growth workbook through the College to Career program, this allows the students to identify skills, grow skills, and identify more skills they want to learn. We also provide mock interviews, resume critiques, and even we do headshots here now. The student is ready to go out into further internship opportunities or jobs with the confidence to convey and communicate their skills and their experiences.
My name is Nicholas Cruz. So I first went into the UCC program as a social media coordinator position, in which I handled the social media for industrial manufacturing and systems engineering.
My experience as an intern has taught me a lot, especially in the construction field, mainly just building houses, and it's a really good opportunity for students and for anybody that wants to come out and volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, because you get to actually see how a house is built, and even we have the opportunity to renovate some old houses. So.
Well, I originally wanted to do finance, but I quickly learned that I didn't really have a passion for it. And I figured I really wanted to help people and build a good environment of work culture. And so I figured the best way to do that would be to go the human resources route.
The secondary thing that motivates me, my passion, that I work with different things in my life, like vlogging, like productions, just the lower level. But when I'll go with the Texas Tech Career Center and they just give me opportunity, so I will be available for this opportunity. I was like, okay, I will be do that. And I was really excited to work with you guys.
I think patience ultimately has been the biggest thing that I've learned. I went into this internship thinking that I was going to be able to move mountains right off the bat, but I really learned that I needed to take a step back and learn each day from what I've been taught in my classroom, but also from the people that work in industrial engineering.
The reason I became an intern was to learn more about what I want to pursue in my future, and then also the financial standpoint to where I can support myself, and it's a good opportunity to have both sides of it, to where I learn a lot for what I want to do in the future and to support myself.
Yeah, so when I came in, they had me fill out like a questionnaire and some things, about my qualifications, my background, and what I wanted to do. And so I told them that I wanted to get into compensation and benefits for human resources, and just immediately they had a position for me, and it was very quick that they
go to Career Center and get the internship for yourself, because the internship, it's really important in your life. You learn a lot, you meet new people and make a good connection. That's why you can go to Career Center, take appointment with someone and go and talk with someone and get your good position in Texas Tech.
Well, each student has a specific area, for instance, related to public relations that they might be responsible for on our team. I really try to foster a team environment here to simulate what a student might see in an agency or in their real career life that they're eventually going to get to. So when they come in here, I really give them the speech on, you're a young professional. Don't look at yourself as a student. We don't do student work here, we do professional work. And so immediately the bar is set in doing that. But in that, they also have a different responsibility, and they take a lot more pride in their work, and they see that as their signature items that they do. So one student might be responsible for graphic design, another might be responsible for social media, another might be a content writer. So far we've had all three of those, and it's been just astounding. Our most recent intern we've added was a web developer, and did just a phenomenal job on our website. And so I try as a mentor to give them permission to spread their wings and see what they can actually do. And 9 times out of 10, they do things they didn't think they could do. And quite frankly, they actually teach me things I didn't know, because they have to then dig into the latest technology or the latest skills. And it helps me, 1, to keep my skills relevant, and 2, to see and encourage them that they can do things. Oftentimes students will come to my office and they'll be like, I can't get this done, I don't know how to do this, and we'll figure out how to do it. And then they find out later they could do it. And so they walk in barely knowing how to do simple, even clerical things, and they leave, and I know that they very easily can walk out of here and would be qualified for any professional position that's an entry-level position that they would apply for, without question.
Well, we love interns at Lubbock Habitat. They are young and fresh and vibrant and excited. They bring a lot of energy to our organization, and it's so good to introduce them to the concept of Habitat and how we help other people with our ministry, and just how important it is to get involved in nonprofit organizations. And it's also just a blessing to have their actual expertise and just actual help, since we have a limited staff. It's such a blessing.
So the Texas Tech actually allows me to get specialized skills with the interns through, some of them are engineers, some of them want to do construction stuff, construction management and stuff like that. Out here, I allow you to, with our volunteers, you can have a group you can go see. Do you want to be management?
I would say that every department on campus is able to utilize interns for anything. We train here. We educate people here to do things in the real world. And if you look at the campus community, everything that's happening in the so-called real world is happening here on the campus. All the way from facilities management to food service, to nutrition, to education, to linguistics, anything you can name. You know, we often say, and I've heard this said more times than not, we don't have the resources or we don't have the staff. Interns are the solution to that. They really are. Because if I could do anything, I would say that every student on campus should be required to do some sort of internship, either that off campus or on campus. Every department here would love to have people helping them, whether it's PR or maybe it's administrative work, maybe it's facilities. We do everything here. So why not let our students get their first chance at experience here at the university? It would give the university resources. It would give every department the staff that it needs to support that and be able to train, keeps processes refined as to what do we need to change about our training processes. It just would be a great thing to see happen. I would love for every department to do it.
Well, we think the Texas Tech University Career Center has been so helpful to us. They seem to know just what we need. I'm able to send in a job description of what we need, like a public relations intern, and they are able to match it so quickly. I've literally never had people respond to emails so quickly. They pick the perfect students, and we have not had a bad match yet, and we just keep getting more. This is such a wonderful program, and I don't know what we did before without it. Well, I think our construction interns have just been a true blessing. We have been able to move more quickly finishing our Habitat houses than we ever were before. Just having these hands to help us and some good expertise and that young energy, able-bodied students, we're actually just progressing with our mission faster. With our public relations, marketing, advertising interns, we're able to generate so many more followers on social media. That has really taken off. They were able to help us put on a huge event over our last weekend called Hard Hats and Heels. They worked the event, they helped me plan it. I think it's such a great experience for them, and it's really helped us raise more money.
So the way I kind of speak to and communicate with my interns is, for one, I'm still pretty young, so I know how to talk a little bit to this generation, and I love other people's ideas. I like people to come with me with ideas. I know some people, you do it my way and that's it. I'm very open to other things, and with interns coming in, they're able to share ideas with me and help me out on new ideas, and I also learn new things every day with interns.
I believe what makes an important mentor-mentee relationship is really trust. The mentee has to be able to be open about if they're having trouble, they can't do something, or they don't know how to do something. Many students are very timid in the beginning, and so you sort of have to put them at ease. And as I said before, one of the ways I do that is I say, I expect you to make mistakes. You have to make mistakes or you're not growing. And once we get that sort of out of the way, I try to be more approachable. Anybody in professional life can appear as a very demonstrative figure or intimidating to someone who hasn't been in that role before. But open door policy, I try to make sure they come by and talk to me when they come in every day. How's it going? What's your projects for today? I also care about them personally. I don't get deep in their personal lives by any means, but I say, how you doing? They'll share about just stuff going on in their life, and just being kind and caring about them as a person. What are their career goals? What's their real aspirations? Because sometimes their career goals can be very different than the internship they've gotten. And try to just do what I can to connect that and make that possible, and just build a good professional relationship. My hope is that I will hear from them in the years to come. Every time they need a reference letter, or every time maybe they need advice on should I take this job, or all the kinds of things that a mentor can do. I've benefited from one. My mentor of 35 years, who I had in my first year of college, is still my mentor today, and she actually wrote me the reference letter for the job I have now. And so that's how I view mentorship. I don't see it as not a revolving door where, hey, I've seen you for 3 months, goodbye, have a nice life now that you're done. I expect to be involved and be a part of supporting them and encourage them for as long as they need me.
Well, I think anytime you can provide mentoring of any kind, it's such a benefit. Just really getting to learn from someone who's been there and get stories and hands-on experience is just such a blessing, and it's just so much more impactful than just what you learn in a classroom. So mentoring and all of those programs associated with that are always such a blessing. Yes, I try to throw any of the interns we have, especially in PR marketing, right into the fire. I take them with me to meetings like the Association of Women in Communications or any of those professional organizations. I've had them help me prepare talks for civic groups and do the talks with me. They write news releases, they handle media events, they write sponsorship packets for me, they actually work the events, they do everything I do. So, and usually I take whatever skills they have and we just do it, and then we coach afterwards because they always seem to do a great job and they just kind of learn as they go. But a lot of them bring so much to the table. It makes me very proud of what Texas Tech is teaching them and what the university has to offer. I'm seeing great things come out of it.
If there's a little bit of a goal, they might not have to know exactly what they want to do, but if they know some skills that they want to gain, our staff will do the best job we can of placing that student into an internship where they can gain those skills in order to be more competitive when they graduate.